This is DJ Mickey Rhude. You're listening to That Same Old Show. And check it out. I got on the line with me right now Jakob Nowell. Hey, Jakob, aloha. Welcome to That Same Old Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Happy to be here.
Awesome. Glad that you called in. Thank you so much. So you've got a show coming up here next Thursday.
That's right. Yep, next Thursday.
All right. Tell me about that. I know we've got a couple bands opening up for you. I'm very familiar with the Granite Saints, and I've heard of some of these other guys, but I'm looking forward to the show. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, it's really great. You know, I got a lot of family on Oahu, and I never actually got a chance to play any music out there, so this was sort of like perfect. I was just coming out to visit family, and I was like, you know what? Let me try to set up a show. So I put out some feelers, and I think we got a lot of really cool just local talent on the bill that I'm really excited and lucky to play with. And like you said, Granite Saints, Slivs, and my cousin's really good friends with them. And then No Villains left as well.
Right.
It'll just be fun time. We're going to be having a great time all night.
You have family here on Oahu?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Everybody wants to know, when did you get started in music? What made you pick up a guitar?
Oh, man, I think nowadays I just try to, take pride in the fact that I try to carry the torch a little bit, but try to do it in my own way, Try to do so in a way that's respectful to not only my father's memory, but, the hopes and hearts of all the fans out there who were touched by the music. But it's my hope that they'll also enjoy what I do in my own way. But so there's always an element of that, like wanting to, take up the family business a little bit, do it my way, kind of take on the next step. But there's, truth be told, the biggest thing that made me want to start and do music, because I didn't really have interest in music for the longest time. But when I turned 12, I watched the movie, you ever see Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny?
I have not, no, but I'm very familiar with Tenacious D.
Oh, you got to see it.
Okay. The Pick of Destiny?
It's so good. Yeah, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
All right.
Yeah, it's a really good, music, comedy kind of thing, but it's got a great heart, great story, and it made me really want to, pick up a guitar and start writing music.
Really?
So that's the biggest inspiration, yeah. Kyle Gass and Jack Black.
Awesome. What kind of music do you listen to?
A little bit of everything, I know that's like the standard answer nowadays, but I truly do listen to it all. No genres off limit. I find a little bit that I like in everything. Growing up, I'd say it was like more, when you're younger, it's more hard rock, more heavy stuff. The first band that was like my band was Queens of the Stone Age and Tool and Mastodon. So there's a lot of good stuff happening there in the early mid to the middle 2000s. Lots of really good hard rock and metal stuff that just really spoke to me for a long time. The Sword, that's another big one for me.
Okay.
But nowadays, like, I want to say, what have I really spinning lately? There's lots of really cool new experimental music happening out there. Like Death Grips I listened to for years. They're a huge inspiration to me. And then more recently, 100 Gex, I'd say, is like probably top of the list when it comes to what I listen to inspire me. There's lots of great like hyper pop artists out there. Lots of really cool, interesting, hip hop cats out there doing their thing. Like Mario Judah, I really like his stuff. But yeah, lots of new stuff out there for people to listen to.
Do you listen to your dad's music?
No, not like a fan. I mean, it was always on when I was young, of course, because I think that's sort of to the heart of like, everyone out there has lost somebody, but and it's always tough. But I think I was lucky in a lot of ways because he left behind a piece of himself. They say that man, was this William Faulkner said? I'm going to mess up the quote, but someone really smart and dope said that you die two deaths. Your death is the first one, and you die again the last time someone ever says your name.
Oh, interesting.
And I've always really liked that quote, and because listening to my dad's music all the time growing up, it was kind of like he got to leave a piece of himself because it was just his music was so personal and genuine and had all this personality. And so I never listen to my dad's music just leisurely because I'll probably break out and cry. It's too hard to listen to, but he made some of the best music of all time. I feel lucky that I get to be a part of that, you know?
I know this is going to be a little personal, and you can tell me. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But how old were you when your father passed away?
I was a baby, so I was born 95. I think he passed in 96, like right in June, like probably right around before my birthday, I think.
So you really didn't get a chance to know him.
Exactly, yeah, pretty young. Which, you know, that's definitely bad. It has a lot of cons and stuff, but my heart goes out to all the people that he was such a huge part of their lives, and losing that, I can't imagine that kind of pain, you know, that kind of loss.
He was a huge inspiration to a lot of people, but it's nice to see that you're picking up the family business and carrying on the torch, as you know, with your own twist on it. Wasn't a little too sure about how to, how to announce Jakob Nowell. You know, name isn't quite well known, but because you've put under there, hey, I'm Bradley's son, by the way, people's ears perk up. You know, so
yeah,
I'm stoked to find out that you're putting your own special twist on that. You're not leaving that memory behind. You're embracing that, but you're also doing your own thing.
That's exactly right. Yeah, well, I'm in the process right now. You know, I played in a specific band called Law for years.
I was going to ask you about that. Yes.
Yeah, for about 9 years, and now I'm doing my own solo stuff. So Law was its own thing. Like I said, it was more the hard rock stuff that I came to love when I was growing up. But the stuff I do now with my solo project, I mean, so far it's like we haven't released any new music. It's all unannounced. I'm just trying to play a bunch of shows to get people hyped up and interested and sort of get the name out there. But, I mean, yeah, when people come see a Jakob Nowell show, they can expect to hear a couple of my dad's songs. I'll cover them, throw them in the set, just, you know, keep the legacy alive, keep the hearts and the fans alive. But I feel like I kind of do so in my own way. I tell people that the sound that I try to go for with my solo project is just like California music, you know?
Okay.
Anything from like sounds that you'd associate with, like the Beach Boys, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Sublime, of course. And it's that California music, but mixed with what I see happening in a lot of the youth nowadays. A lot of what the different genres that I see happening out there, like the hyper pop, indie pop, the pop punk and emo, mixing it all together, the stuff that I really am feeling nowadays, because, you know, that's what Sublime did, and that's what I think any awesome band aspires to do, is just blend all of the happening genres that inspire them that are going on in the current day in music.
Right, as well as ska punk.
Yeah.
I play a lot of that.
Yeah, there's a big element of that for sure. I think people associate that with California big time. So yeah, man,
a lot of
anything that fits in with that.
A lot of California ska punk bands. Okay, and you are in California. You live in California?
I do. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm in Long Beach.
Oh, really? I grew up in Long Beach.
No kidding, man. What part? That's awesome.
I'm from the LBC. I went to Jordan High School.
Let's go. What up, Long Beach? Let's go.
Northtown, brother.
Yes.
All right. So let me see. What else you got going on? You got any new music coming out? You said you're just doing some shows right now.
Yeah. So, again, playing a lot of shows, but after my previous band ended, we still had one album that wasn't fully released yet. So I want to put that out there as a sort of goodbye to that whole chapter of my music career. That album's going to be called Lawful Evil, and it should be dropping later this year, but the first single of which is going to be dropping at the end of the summer. It's called Alien. I'm already putting out little teasers about it. I got this big music video that I did with my good friend, my video producer, Eric Burdett, and it really kind of captures the vibe and tells the story about how the band ended, and that's going to be the fire that sets the ashes, and out of that ashes, the new project's gonna rise out. So it's all just a lot of fun right now. We're in the prologue, just trying to figure it all out, and a lot of this new stuff coming out, I think the fans are really going to dig.
Sounds great. I'm really looking forward to this show.
Yeah, man. I wish I could have a full band playing with me so I could show them the final product, but unfortunately it's going to be me playing solo, more of an acoustic vibe, but some of the songs I got a backing track in there so you can get a little bit of percussion, a little bit of beat to dance to, but it's going to be fun, man. So, I think all the other bands are going to kill it. I'm going to hop up there play some of my new stuff, play some of my dad's tunes, and some covers of other bands that I like, and we're just gonna have a fun time and all enjoy ourselves.
So it's gonna be just you and a guitar and maybe some backing vocals,
right.
backing tracks.
Backing track, yeah, no backing vocals, but just like a little bit of a drum and bass in the background.
That sounds awesome.
If anyone wants to come up and jam, hit me up before the show.
I'm good, but I will definitely be there.
Sure, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you coming on, man. You know what? Before I let you go, do you have a favorite song of your dad's? I don't have any of your music, bro. Otherwise, I would totally be putting your music on right now.
No, it's all good. Yeah, there's no music on my solo project out yet.
And I didn't want to pull off anything from Law because I didn't think you were doing that anymore. So
that's totally that's correct. Yeah, that's all good, man. Here, if you want to play, what is my favorite? My dad. It kind of changes over time, but I really like Same in the End nowadays.
Sorry.
That's become a favorite.
What is it called?
Same in the End.
I am not familiar with that one.
Yeah, you're gonna love this one.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Jakob Nowell, thank you so much for calling in. Thursday night, the 28th, next door in Chinatown. Jakob Nowell, Granite Saints, Slivs, Coliseum Street, no villains left. Jacob, I'm so looking forward to this. Thank you so much for calling in. You have a great day.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Thank you to you and everybody out there. I appreciate you guys. Can't wait for Thursday. We're going to have a blast.
Awesome, Jacob. Thank you so much.
Okay, sounds good, man. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Thursday.
Yay! All right, we're going to play Sublime, Same in the End. Keep it locked to KTUH. All right, that was Same in the End from Sublime. Big thank you to Jakob Nowell for calling in. You can catch him this Thursday night, July 28th at Next Door in Chinatown. Rudies, thank you so much for tuning in. This is DJ Mickey Rhude. I am the selector. You are listening to that same old show on the only station that loves ska, KTUH 90.1 FM in Honolulu. And up next, the band called the X-Rays. Keep it locked to KTUH.